The diverse and intact ecosystems, abundant ecosystem services, and low human population density of the Guyana Shield make it stand out globally as a region where proactive conservation of nature is possible even as countries develop. There are unique landscapes, abundant freshwater, high flora and fauna species endemism, and mineral resources, all combine to make the ecoregion especially attractive to conservationists, development practitioners, and extractive industries. 6 countries share the Guyana Shield region. They are Brazil, Colombia, French Guyana, Guyana, Suriname, and Venezuela. Executive Secretary of the Convention on Biological Diversity, CBD, Braulio Ferreira de Souza Diaz, acknowledged that the development of a biodiversity corridor in the Guyana Shield would be a very concrete activity to speed implementation and strengthen cooperation between governments. He also recognized the Guyana Shield Facility, GSF, as an important initiative in the Amazon. The GSF is a long-term forum and vehicle to address national and in particular overarching regional environmental issues related to management of the ecosystems of the Guyana Shield. Maintain the GSF as a sustainable financial vehicle for conservation and sustainable development of the Guyana Shield and its ecosystem services, and support the exchange of knowledge and capacity building to enhance the conservation and sustainable development of the Guyana Shield.
We've established the GSF as an important programmatic tool of the UNDP with the generous support of our donors from the European Union and the government of the Netherlands. We will continue to fundraise in order to support these important efforts, and we anticipate that our fundraising will not only include the traditional donors, but also embrace markets, investors, and the governments themselves that are responsible for the management and stewardship of the natural resources and environment of the Guyana Shield.
At the launch of the GSF project on 13 February 2012, His Excellency Ambassador Robert Kopecky, head of the EU delegation in Guyana, mentioned the significant contributions of the EU and Netherlands government to the GSF as an example of the importance the EU places on protecting biodiversity in the South American region.
Conservation of the Guyana Shield region is of great importance in the global battle against climate change. It sequesters and stores vast amounts of carbon dioxide. The region contains 10 to 15% of the world's freshwater reserves and an extremely rich diversity of plants and animals, most of which are unique to this region. Most importantly, the region is still largely inhabited by thriving indigenous communities, whose knowledge and skills are indispensable for proper conservation of the region and a great asset to world culture.
He added that collaboration between countries such as Brazil, Colombia, Guyana, and Suriname could serve to reinforce the integration on environmental issues in the region, and called on Venezuela to come on board. Over the years, the GSF recorded significant achievements in the delivery of projects and activities which contributed to the high visibility of the UNDP, GSF, and donors to the GSF. Some of the key activities include the Guyana Shield Biodiversity Corridors Workshop at Curupukari, Guyana, from 21st to 23rd May 2014, in partnership with the Government of Guyana, CBD LifeWeb Initiative, and UNDP. From 13 to 15 November 2013, the GSF cooperated with the COBRA Project, UNDP Colombia, National Indigenous Organization of Colombia ONIC, and Acatesima to exchange knowledge and lessons learned about management of natural resources. This example of South-South cooperation took place during the 5th Continental Summit of Indigenous Peoples of the Americas in Resguardo Indígena de la Marilla, Colombia. Participants made a call to recover and reassess territories and value the species of indigenous communities. In partnership with DEAL in French Guyana, the GSF successfully organized a regional workshop on freshwater management from 23rd to 25th October 2013, which resulted in the launching of the Wavings Network. support to the Third International Congress on Biodiversity of the Guyana Shield, which was held from 5th to 8th August 2013 in Paramaribo, Suriname. This resulted in the formation of the Guyana Shield Foundation for Biodiversity, the executive arm of the International Society of Biological Diversity of the Guyana Shield, IBG, which was formed in Macapa in August 2010. The GSF co-facilitated a marine mammal conservation workshop in Paramaribo during 18th to 20th March 2013. Moreover, in 2013, the GSF began consolidating the elements of a Guyana Shield Priority Setting Platform, GSPSP, as an integrated interdisciplinary platform to monitor the drivers of deforestation and to provide inputs for forest monitoring for payment of ecosystem services, PES.
GSF project is helping to bring recognition to this natural capital wealth and how partnerships and catalytic financing are sustaining this wealth, even as foreign direct investments in the extractive sector are increasing.
As a multi-donor funding facility, the GSF delivery mechanism became operational in 2012 through the issue of grants to project beneficiaries in support of REDD+ activities. To date, the GSF has signed agreements for the execution of national priority projects in Brazil, Colombia, Guyana, and Suriname. At the GSF2 Regional Advisory Meeting held in Bogota, Colombia, from June 12 to 14, 2013, the Guyana Shield countries affirmed support for the adoption of a new mission statement for the GSF. To contribute to the conservation of the Guyana Shield ecoregion's unique ecosystems and cultural diversity, and associated biodiversity and ecosystem services, through flexible delivery of financial, scientific, and technical resources to the development of national and regional levels. A number of resolutions were made, which became known as the Bogota Declaration. The declaration also called for the support of the GSF to continue to work together to protect the ecosystems of the Guyana Shield and to create effective partnerships for knowledge and information sharing. Importantly, partnerships with many local, national, regional, and international actors are maintained and continuously strengthened. Hence, the GSF is gaining value as an important eco-regional platform for the conservation and sustainable development of the Guyana Shield ecoregion. To learn more about the Guyana Shield ecoregion and the Guyana Shield facility, visit www.guyanashield.org or like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter.